It's Lucy and Jeff going for walks and talk about banksters and Bitcoin and globalists and stuff. It's Lucy and Jeff and tacos and kisses.
How you doing today, Lucy?
Well, pretty good, just going for a walk with Wickham's. It's nice and cool out.
Yeah, what do you think about that climate change, Lucy?
Well, it sure is cold out. Greta!
How dare you?
Yeah, it's freezing cold, Lucy. Like, I should have wore a sweater. Climate change. What's going on with my camera? It's been acting weird. Let's see if this works. Oh, well. My camera's not even working, it's too cold. Yeah, so we've been traveling around a little bit. We're gonna be traveling some more. And you might remember I bought a motorhome and it was like a disaster. I'm not a motorhome kind of person, I found out. But we travel with like a lot of people and like 10 dogs. And so we got like a Sprinter van, which is pretty cool. Yeah, we should go back to Acapulco because it's just too cold here in like central Mexico. It's like seriously like almost winter weather. That climate change.
How dare you?
We're going to talk all about that. That's getting crazy. And then the pedo Hitler, Joe Biden crazy speech, we're definitely going to talk about that. I wore my red shirt just in honor of it. And I just want to mention before, Kim Kyland, who created was like the co-producer of The Anarchists on HBO, which I'm so glad is over now, she messaged me and she said, "Hey, is this you?" And she sent me like some Facebook profile. And I didn't even need to have to look at it because I'm not on FBI book. I'm not on anything, and I never like try to add people, just so you know. Like, this has been going on for years. Like 10 years this has been going on. And so she said, "Yeah, I figured it wasn't you." And she said, "I tried to block it and this is what I got." Or she tried to report it and it said, "No, we didn't remove Jeffrey Berwick's profile. Our technology reviewed a report against our community standards. Ultimately, we decided not to take the profile down. We take action on profiles that pose a danger to other people or are harmful to the community. Thanks again for helping us keep FBI books safe and welcoming for everyone." Yeah, it's welcome for everyone but me. I've been kicked off it for years. If I even try, I can go to an internet cafe and try to log in, it somehow knows it's me most of the time. It goes, "Nope." So anyone on earth can be my name and my profile on FBI book except for me. And all those people, all of them, try to scam people. And they've been doing it for like 10 years. But I'm kicked off, but anyone else who wants to be me on FBI book can, and you can try to rip people off. And that's totally fine because FBI book wants to keep everything safe for their community. Oh, it's too funny. Oh, Lucky's having a great time. Well, he's really doing some runs. Yeah, I'll get into some runs too. It's pretty nice and cool out. Greta?
How dare you?
So we're going to talk all about what's going on with this climate change thing, which is destroying the entire world. And it really is the thing kind of behind the too. But then I saw an image I was on Twitter, and I saw an image of a Joe Biden giving a speech, because I don't watch, I don't pay attention, I don't care. And I was like, well, that had to be photoshopped. It's like all like satanic red with him standing in front of like a looks like a cross with a watchtower sort of. It looks like basically V for Vendetta or 1984 or any dystopian movie. But I looked into it, I was like, holy cow, that's actually it. And so I looked at it, and here's me watching Biden's speech. Kramer, what's going on in there? Asshole of the nation, Jerry. I didn't watch the whole thing. It hurt my eyes, all the red. But it was so dystopian, the whole thing. And it had to be on purpose. Like, how do you mistakenly make it look totally dystopian? It was like every dystopian movie ever. Yeah, liberty dies to thunderous applause. But it really looks like V for Vendetta. Why does Biden look so similar to the fascists on V for Vendetta? Well, I think it's because V for Vendetta is the most apropos dystopian movie ever. It's exactly what's going on today with the whole thing. It was all in V for Vendetta. Yeah, if you haven't seen V for Vendetta for a while, go rewatch it. It's basically like the news from the last 2.5 years, or almost 3 years now. And the Biden thing, like, it reminded me of so many dystopian movies. It also reminded me of that, yeah, it looks like Eyes Wide Shut too. A lot of people said it looked just a lot like Hitler. It looked like Nazi Germany.
Des Volkes, gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
So I watched like 2 minutes of it. It's about all I can stand. I noticed he wasn't slurring his speech too bad. So they really like got the medication right on that. But I was thinking the same thing as this doctor guy. Biden's doctor taking notes after the event. Maximum dosage applied. Too many uppers in the blend. He went full Hitler. Dial it back 75% tomorrow morning. All he mostly talked about was Trump and how bad he is and how everyone who supports him are basically the enemy. That's what he said in the speech.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic. Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic.
So he says that, and then the very next day, and you know, it could be that he has a double or a triple, like there seems to be numerous of them. And the one who did the speech wasn't slurry sloppy like Biden as much. He was definitely sloppy, but nothing like he can be. But then the guy the next day was all like, oh, no. He's like, it's like he doesn't even know what the guy's talking about. And maybe he doesn't, because maybe that's a different Biden double.
I don't consider any Trump.
It's kind of funny because all the anti-Trump people, they're not necessarily pro-Biden. I've never heard anyone in like years ever go, I love Joe Biden. Not one person. Like not even those libtard people. They're all kind of like embarrassed. But those kind of people, they call all the Trump or all the sort of Republican or right-wing sort of people, they call them all Nazis. And this was like the most Nazi-looking thing I've ever seen, really, definitely in the US. And it actually even got a hashtag going, Pedo Hitler. They threaten the democracy. Kramer, what's going on in there? Pedo Pete is going full fash. It's the rise of the Fourth Reich, Jerry. Trump MAGA supporters are cause of problems. The Jews are the cause of our problems. You know, it's funny too, like all the stuff they said about Trump was like, well, he's a Nazi. Well, Biden's more of a Nazi. He's a fascist. Biden's like way more of a fascist. No one knows what the word fascist means. It's amazing. And they said, if Trump gets in, this was like years ago before he even got in, he'll cause World War III. So Trump, no World War III. In fact, he was pretty nice to Putin all the time. Biden gets in, World War III. So it's all the things they said about Trump is what Biden turned out to be. You gotta love it. The script writing, like it's top level script writing, all this stuff, because it's all scripted. And yeah, I think I'll leave it there. It's just freezing and cold out. Right, Lucy? Yeah, it's super cold. It's like winter time. Greta?
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I think we should head back and get in a nice warm bed. And before that, get some nice warm tacos in my belly. And then I'll give everyone curses. Let's go get them, Welcomes. Oh, I see you got some chicken tacos there. Don't mind if I do. You guys go ahead too. Oh, here comes Polo. Watch out, everyone. Oh, there's some more for me. And you can go ahead too, Cielo. Oh, here comes Lady. Oh yeah, that's real good. We'll finish this up, and I'll give everyone kisses.